From Sergeant Bluff to Iowa City, all the way out to Foxborough, now in the Twin Cities, Cole Croston's football journey has been anything but easy. He wasn't hard to miss on the gridiron or the hardwood, but where he thrived most is up for debate.
A lot of folks thought he was probably going to play college basketball. And as a matter of fact, a lot of coaches, I think, felt that way. And we weren't even sure. His senior year, he set the record for rebounds at Sergeant Bluff and had a very good season.
Basketball wasn't really my sport. Some might say otherwise, but at the time, football was my one love.
Cole had passion for the pigskin, but at the time, football didn't love him back. With just a handful of offers from smaller schools, everything changed when Iowa assistant Reese Morgan came to town Cole's senior year.
He had stopped in and talked to Cole at school, and one thing led to another, and they offered him the preferred walk-on. And once Cole got that offer, he just dropped everything else, because that's a childhood dream he has to play for the Hawks.
Even when he got to Iowa City, there was still some questions surrounding the former Warrior.
I remember when he came in as, that string bean, we were all looking at him like, I don't know about this guy. At the same time, too, we were college kids. We don't know what we're looking at either. We just know, sometimes a guy jumps off film, and Cole definitely did that when he was younger.
Cole's been an awesome teammate since the first day we got there at Iowa to this day. Just a great guy, both on and off the field. But he works hard. He works hard every day, and he's earned everything that he's gotten. So, and it's honestly no surprise that Cole's where he's at. He's a good friend. He's an awesome teammate. He's a great guy to have around.
Cole's hard work finally paid off with a scholarship his junior year.
That was a very satisfying moment for him. I'll never forget when he called me.
But adversity struck for Cole in his senior year. He suffered a leg injury, but Cole still caught the eye of one particular pro coach.
Cole had his pro day, I want to say it was a month and a half before the draft. But Coach Scarnecchia, who's the offensive line coach for the Patriots, made a special trip out. And I'll never forget this. It was actually the day where the Patriots visited the White House. Coach Scarnecchia came to Iowa City and visited Cole and worked him out.
He had a really good workout. He's a smart kid, has a lot of the traits that we like, and could play multiple positions. So we just said, hey, look, here's a guy that, could come in and make a contribution.
Despite not getting drafted, the Pats liked Cole, but so did other squads, especially the Texans. Head coach Bill O'Brien personally called Cole on draft day. So the Sergeant Bluff-Luton native had a choice. Go to the Texans, who had some slots open on the line, or the Patriots, who had every offensive lineman returning.
I had a couple other options, but ultimately New England was just the place for me. I had talked to Coach Scarnecchia before, and he had really sold New England to me, and he was a coach who I've heard things about, and he was the guy I wanted to play for.
Since taking his talents to Foxborough, Cole's work ethic continues to pay off and impress his peers and coaches.
From the time I saw him, he always had that work ethic. To me, that wasn't a surprise. But I think he's done a great job of embracing it. Coming in and trying to do whatever he can and learn. And he's definitely been a good guy to have in that room.
I think he's always focused. He's always he's a pretty serious kid. Takes everything serious, and he's attentive in meetings, and all those things will make it a lot easier for him, and certainly, I know, very pleasing for us. So it's all good.
Cole's journey has taken him from small-town Iowa to the biggest stage in sports, but for the SBL grad, it's just another chance to prove himself.
I've never been the biggest or the strongest guy, and I've always kind of relied on, just hard work to kind of even the playing field with those guys, and you hear all the numbers and everything, and to be here living it right now is, it's not going to fully hit me until probably the season is over, and I'm still trying to take it all in.
In St. Paul, Jesse Krull, KCAU 9 Sports.